everyone, welcome back to today's video. So we are starting the new year here with a foundation review. What better way to start the new year than a green beauty foundation review? You guys know that testing out and reviewing foundations is just like my favorite thing. And this one I've actually had now for a couple weeks. I bought it a few weeks ago and I have been so busy. I have not even had a chance to try it myself. So I kind of just put it aside and I was like, let's do a, complete review on this foundation together. So what I'm talking about today is the Gressa Skin. This is the Minimalist Corrective Serum Foundation. So this is what it looks like right here. It comes in a little dropper form like this because it is a liquidy serum foundation. It comes in a dropper like that. Now, this foundation kind of caught my attention because the ingredients are just absolutely amazing. I will go over some of them in a little bit with you guys, but the ingredients, again, it's all natural. The ingredients are just amazing. They're all good for your skin. They're actually going to benefit your skin. No harsh anything in this that's going to harm your skin, do damage to your body. Like, they are great ingredients. So I love that. Also, I love serum foundations. Serum foundations usually are just very lightweight. This one is supposed to be like a medium to full coverage. It's very pigmented. So all of that together, I was very intrigued by this foundation. So now this foundation is a little bit more up there in price. This is a $62 foundation and you only get 0.5 ounces. Your typical like normal foundation is usually 1 ounce. So this is a 0.5 ounce. So it's half of the typical and it's $62. So it is a little bit more of a hefty price tag. So that's why I really wanted to review it with you guys and let you guys know my thoughts and if it was really worth that price. Now, like I previously just said, it's very high in pigment, so you do not need a lot of product at all to really get a good medium full coverage. That I will tell you guys right off the bat. It is very pigmented and a little bit really goes a long way. So even though you're getting, a 0.5 ounce, worth of product, you don't need a lot of product. Like, you don't need pumps and pumps to really cover your face like you do with a lot of foundations. It's super pigmented. Now, this is what Gressa says about the foundation. It says, it's a serum, it's a foundation, it's a revolution. This fluid to velvet formula delivers a veil of weightless coverage like nothing you've seen. Raw mineral pigments are combined with the Gressa Healing Complex, our proprietary blend of botanical extracts for overall balance, radiance, and clarity with a buildable, flawless finish. It also says that minerals provide a tone-correcting coverage natural finish. And that's what it definitely is. It's definitely a natural finish. It's a very skin-like finish. It's obviously what I'm wearing right now. It is not matte. It is not dewy. It's not tacky. It's very skin-like. So I really like that. The coverage is amazing as well. Definitely a medium to full coverage like it says. And then mentioning the ingredients like I was saying for this product. First of all, Gressa says it's a multivitamin for your face, which honestly the ingredients are really just that. So the first ingredient is broccoli seed oil. So there's a lot of different oils in here, like natural, great for your skin oils. Again, it has like the Gressa Healing Complex, which it tells you what it is. It says it's a bunch of different extracts: horsetail extract, lemon bulb extract, sea buckthorn extract, elderflower extract, licorice root extract, CoQ10, vitamin C. Literally everything in here is going to benefit your skin. It really is like that multivitamin for your skin. So I love, love, love that. When you have a foundation on your skin, it's an all-day thing. It is on your skin. Why not make it good for your skin? Get rid of the chemicals. This ingredient list is absolutely amazing. So along with that $62 price tag, you are getting amazing ingredients. Plus you are getting 11 different shade options. So it does have a really good shade range. It ranges all the way from very fair, and then it does have a darker option as well. So it does have a fairly good and wide shade range. Now I picked it up in the shade 3 and I just blindly kind of chose, and the number 3 shade, it's what I'm wearing now and it worked perfectly for my skin. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get into the demo of this. You guys can see how it applies, what it looks like going on, and all that fun stuff. And then I will go throughout the day and check in with you guys at the end of the day, and then we can do our final update, final thoughts, what skin type is this going to be best for, all of that good stuff at the very end of this video. This foundation has been on my skin now for over 2 hours, so you're seeing it right now at the 2-hour mark, and so far so in love. So fingers crossed, you guys. I hope this is a great green beauty option for a lot of us out there. So let's zoom on in, let's get to the demo, and I'll see you guys at the end of the day. I am going to use this as my primer today. It is a beautiful facial oil. My skin is definitely on the drier side right now. It is so insanely cold here in Atlanta, like way colder than it should be here in hot Atlanta. It's like under 30 degrees here and I am not used to it. My skin is not used to it. So I am more dry. So I definitely love using facial oils as a primer when my skin is dry. It just makes my makeup go on and just look so much better. So this I find is just a beautiful one to use before makeup. She actually designed this to be applied under makeup, so it's amazing. So I actually have this on now, like as part of my skincare routine this morning too. I have a bunch of facial oils on right now, but I'm also going to apply this over my SPF. Everything has sat in, sunk into my skin now for over a half an hour. I've been kind of walking around just doing my thing, getting ready for this video. So everything's completely sunk into my skin. So I'm going to go back in with this serum to use as my primer. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little pump of it. You don't need a lot. Get it between my fingers, and then I'm just going to press it into my skin. I don't want to like massage it in. I just kind of want to press it where I just need that extra moisture. All right, so this is what the Gressa Minimalist Corrective Serum Foundation looks like up close. And then it does come in a dropper and it looks very liquidy. So I think I'm gonna use just a little bit at a time, like kind of all the reviews that I've been reading about this is talking about how a little bit goes a really long way. So I don't wanna overdo it, so I'm just gonna do a little bit at a time here. This again is the number 3 shade, and I think this should be a pretty good match. It says to shake really well, so I'm gonna shake it up, and then I'm just gonna kind of dab this just all over. Just doing a little bit, kind of seeing how far this goes. Definitely using a beauty blender to kind of get that extra added moisture to my skin. Okay, so definitely, yeah, a little bit goes a long way for sure. It did not take many drops for me to get good coverage out of this foundation. So the reviews were right. You definitely don't need a ton of product. All right, so here's the foundation on my skin. The color match is actually really spot on perfect. So it looks great. Color-wise looks good. It feels like nothing on my skin, yet it kind of dries down very quickly on your skin. It dries down, I would say, to a natural finish. It's like not too matte, but it's not glowy, and it's not tacky or dewy or anything like that either. So it's very natural. It looks like skin. The only place that I'm seeing that it's picking up dry patches is on my nose, but that is not a shock to me right now because literally all my foundations are kind of gathering up and kind of showing some dry patches on my nose. It's just that time of year and my nose always gets dry. That will kind of go away as well. I noticed with other foundations when I kind of powder and then my natural oils start coming out throughout the day, like that will kind of disappear is what I've been seeing with other foundations. So I'm not too worried about that right now. We'll see kind of how it goes throughout the day, but the foundation itself does look great. It's not like accentuating pores or lines or anything at all right now. It just definitely really looks like skin and it feels like nothing, which I love foundations like that. So I'm excited to kind of do the rest of my makeup and see how it goes from here. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and I will check back in with you guys as soon as I have the rest of my makeup on. Okay, I am finally back with the rest of my makeup on. It has literally been like 2 hours since I left you previously. My kids are still home from their Christmas break, and doesn't it just take you like 10 times longer to get anything done when your kids are home? Like, I love when they're home, but I can't get anything done. So 2 hours later now, here we are. I finally am done with my makeup. I was like making lunches. Whole Foods came to my door. I am so obsessed that Whole Foods delivers to my house. Like, it is amazing. If you go onto the Whole Foods website, you can click on like shop online and then you type in like your zip code, and I think they deliver to most places. So it's so easy when I'm like very busy and just like working and doing this and that, that's just to have somebody like drop off my groceries. I love that. So they came to my door. I had to put away groceries and all of that stuff. You know, the typical everyday mom stuff. So I am back with the rest of my makeup on finally. I used a lot of cream products today because, like I said, my skin is so dry. I am telling you, my skin is so not used to this weather. Like, it is out of control. So in spite of all that, I'm looking in the mirror and the foundation looks amazing. Like, it looks so good. It feels like I have nothing on my face like whatsoever. So it's very lightweight. Only area that I'm still seeing those dry patches is just on my nose. That is it. Honestly, like, my skin looks so good. My pores still look good. It is not sinking into any lines. And again, this has been like a 2-hour check-in already. But it looks really flawless on my skin. So far, so good. I feel like this could be a great healthy option foundation. I absolutely love the ingredients to this foundation, and I am very, very impressed. I would say that it's not a matte foundation, it's not dewy, it's not glowy, it's a good like satin natural foundation. The finish of it reminds me of my favorite Holy Grail Osmosis satin foundation. It very much reminds me of that, where it just looks and feels like skin, but it's not overly drying and it's not overly dewy at the same time. It's just very natural. The only thing that I set my makeup with today is I did a quick little dusting of my Osmosis pressed base powder. Like I always do, I just do like a quick little dab all over my skin just to kind of perfect it, because that powder just literally perfects everything, I feel like. So I just kind of dabbed a quick like large powder brush and just kind of dabbed it around my skin. So that's how I set everything. So I'm gonna go throughout my day. I will check back in with you guys probably around like right before I cook dinner or something like that. I'll give you guys a final check-in and we'll see how everything looks then. So see you guys soon. Hey guys, it's 6 o'clock. I am back. I'm about to make dinner, so I thought I would sit down with you guys now before I head on into the kitchen. I am gonna take a look in the mirror right now. I have not even looked in the mirror the entire day, so I'm like sitting down here for the first time and I don't even know what I look like. I probably have sunflower seeds in my teeth. I was just eating sunflower seeds. So we're just gonna kind of check this out together here. I'm looking in the mirror. First thing I see is my skin looks flawless yet, you guys. Oh my gosh, like my skin looks so good. My makeup still looks exactly the same. I haven't touched up at all. Let's see, it's 6 o'clock now. I ended up putting this foundation on this morning around 10 in the morning. So it's been a good long day here. My skin looks great. The foundation is holding up so well. I'm getting a little oily in the T-zone. So over a whole course of a day though, that is not bad at all. Like my skin is holding up great oil-wise. Even with that oil that I use for the primer, that Acnari Youth Serum, my mind is like gone for the day. That Acnari Youth Serum, I use that oil primer. So my skin is not even really oily. Like it's just a little bit in the T-zone. So I definitely could touch up, just do a little blot in the T-zone and I'd be good yet. I am not seeing too much. Like it looks good. Pores look good yet. I don't look cakey. I don't look dry. Like I said, honestly, I'm just a little bit shiny, but everything else is still in place. Like blush, bronzer, highlighter, everything looks good. And I don't look so dry or anything either, considering like how dry my skin is, you guys. You have no idea. It is so dry. So I'm pretty impressed with how much like my skin looks like skin yet. It looks good. Okay, so hopefully you guys can get a good look here yourself up close, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about when I say how everything is holding up very, very well yet. Just a little bit shiny in the T-zone, but not dry looking, not cakey looking. My skin still looks flawless and, you know, skin-like. And I hate when like foundation just starts caking and cracking up, and it's really not doing that at all. Checking around the side of my nose, like not even really around the side of my nose, which that is where if a foundation is gonna cake up, it always does, like in the crevices of my nose, sometimes in like these little smile lines here, but nope, it's looking good. All right, so there you have it. There is the Gressa foundation, the Minimalist Corrective Serum Foundation. I really love it. I think this is such a great green beauty option with incredible ingredients. I think this is gonna actually be a foundation that so many of us can wear. I mean, like I said, where I am right now, my skin is so insanely dry. It has been holding up insanely well on my skin all day long, where I think that even when my skin gets more oily again, or even more balanced and more normal again, I feel like a huge wide range of skin types is gonna be able to really enjoy this, and it's gonna wear well, because my skin is still matte feeling, where I feel like if you do have more oily skin, you're gonna really enjoy that too. But it's not so matte where it makes you look dry for dry skin. So I am loving this. I'm so glad that I'm testing this out with you guys. I think we found a really good winter foundation here. So that's it. That wraps up this review. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found it helpful. Definitely let me know if there's any other green beauty foundations out there that you know of, that you really love, that you want me to test out. Definitely comment, let me know down below. But give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed and if it did help you out. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. I make videos every single week, so you don't want to miss any. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.